Welcome back to the Portland High School 2020-21 school year. I'm your host, Don Brecklin, this guy, and I'll be guiding you through our virtual open house today. To keep things light and lively, I thought I'd include a picture on every slide. This one features me and Mrs. Brecklin, who is also a high school teacher at a different school. She teaches social studies, and she's who I lean on for support and innovative ideas in the classroom. Throughout this video, I hope to clarify my teaching philosophy, explain the supports that I'll provide, what the grading looks like in our course, and of course the supports that you can provide from home. Now, in addition to this video, you should have access to a copy of our course syllabus. I just want to talk mainly about the philosophy portion of that syllabus, right? This course is about learning, right? Anything that allows us to learn is welcome with open arms. This course should be challenging, and it will. You should hear your students coming home frustrated some days on the challenges that the course presents. Hopefully not frustrated by the support that I provide. We are a community and we should communicate, right? So I want them to talk to me. I want to be able to talk to them. This idea of open communication is huge, and I don't want that communication to only be in the classroom. It could be via email and Google Meets and one-on-one meets and everything like that. And we should expect the best from ourselves and from each other. I will always put my best foot forward, but I don't always get it right. Please give me a chance to make it right, should there be some sort of an exception to that rule. If we're going to talk about support, we'll start it all where it began, with my dad supporting me during my academic career. In terms of academic support in our class, we'll start with the most important piece. Aside from me, the book. The book is fantastic, and we ordered this book just for this class. One of the things that I really enjoy is not only does the book have your classic example where students can read for themselves, but it also has a play button. It's an active electronic book that students can push that button, and there's a college professor that walks the students through in a very short video the same exact problem. So you have both video support and reading support, whatever one floats your boat. Then at the end of these questions, you have a hyperlink that brings you right to a practice problem. And when you're at the practice problem, it has a hyperlink, if you don't know how to do it, back to where the examples come from. So in addition to the lectures from me, they have a lot of outside resources that they can use for themselves. What else do we have available? Office hours. And not by any stretch is it just the office hours that are offered on virtual Wednesdays, but anytime. I'd be willing to meet with students in the evening, after they get home from sports, whatever they have time, I have time. I think it's very important to make myself available, as the course is challenging and I want to give them as many supports as I can. Next up, the all-important graphing calculator. You can get the 84 Plus. This is sort of my middle-of-the-road version. That's the one that I use. The 83s, we can assign one of these if there is a financial issue. And if you want to get fancy, you can get the 84 Color Edition. Just for the record, these do not have batteries, so you always have to have them charged. The reason I like the 84 Plus is it offers some screen guidance that's handy in the middle of a test when you forget something. The 83s, you tend to have to memorize a lot of the inputs. We can issue an 83 from school for the year, but if you could make the push, you can get some used 84s on Craigslist and things like that fairly cheap. So I really recommend trying to buy one of your own. And these calculators don't get a virus, they don't get slower, and they'll be useful for them in college as well. And the rest of the support is me, right? In the classroom, inside and outside of the classroom. Lots of communication, and Google Classroom will have all of their assignments that laid out for them. I provide a weekly syllabus that gives them all their assignments for the week so that they know everything in advance, and all the homework is done online on the book, graded in real time. So it's just a great opportunity to grow mentally. As far as grading is concerned, homework will maintain 20% of the weight. Notes and other items that they submit for towards their notebook grade will carry 10% of the weight, and the remaining 70% of the weight will be assessments. It should be noted that the homework carries sort of two grades. It'll carry an assessment grade and it'll carry a homework grade. So really the homework is part of the way that they can help boost their grade. And it's appropriate, if they'd like, to ask me for help on homework problems where they're having trouble. As far as the pictures on this slide, just to show you I'm not always doing math problems during the summer. I enjoy riding my motorcycle. Really, most of the year round I enjoy riding my motorcycle. And I also enjoy taking on large house projects such as this one where I gutted and remodeled our main bathroom. As far as support on your end, I thought we'd end with a picture of me and my dad again, since we're talking about reaching out to parents. And hopefully your son or daughter's coming home and saying that I'm both pushing them hard and supporting them well. As far as what you can do, sort of just push them back into the ring, give them some encouragement, and tell them to ask me more questions if they're frustrated. Feel free to reach out to me via email. I will always respond fairly quickly. I check my email a lot during the school year, and I like to be responsive in that manner. I appreciate your time and look forward to meeting you in person someday. Thanks.